morning, and welcome to the first episode of the Happy Bitch podcast. This is my assistant Maximus. If you're not watching on YouTube, because I'm not sure if we're on YouTube yet, but you could check us out on YouTube so you can see Maximus. He's a very handsome boy. Okay, so for the first episode, I thought I would just take you through who I am, why I'm doing this, that kind of thing. I like to think I'm pretty funny, so I'm hoping that I can keep you guys laughing because we all need a little bit of laughter in this time. I mean, I feel like it was valid to say we need laughter in this time a year ago, but now that we've all been on lockdown for quite some time now, we need a lot of laughter, and we need a lot of things to pick us up and make us happier, and that is why I'm here. If I'm being completely honest, at the beginning of the pandemic, it was extremely hard for me. I wasn't necessarily scared of myself getting sick or anything like that. I was just really worried about all of my loved ones, my family members. My grandparents are a little bit older, so a lot of things were giving me anxiety. So I turned to podcasts, and they really helped me get through that hard time. In the beginning, I was listening to a lot of the Self-Helpless podcast with the three comedians. There's been a lot of changes to their podcast now, but it's still a really good podcast, and they have a lot of backlog that are really helpful. Just another few podcasts that I really like. I like Tiger Belly, I like Joe Rogan, I like Bloodbath Girls, I like Esther Club. That's my Maximus, no licking, Mama's on the mic. Esther Club is kind of my guilty pleasure. Okay, so about me. First off, my name is Kayla Audette. You okay, baby? Sorry, my dog is doing some weird shit right now. Okay, so about me, my name is Kayla. I am going to be 29 next week. I am engaged to a pretty fantastic guy. His name is JC. We are getting married on September 4th, so that's super exciting. I'll talk a lot more about that later. Trust me. We have two dogs. One is 10 years old. Her name is Bella. She's a pit bull Stafford Terrier. I know I'm not saying that right, but you can tell me how to say it properly in the comments. Our other dog is Maximus. He's 4. He is a boxer pit bull. They are definitely full of energy and keep us extremely busy, especially because one of them likes to dig holes in the yard, so we're constantly filling those in. We don't live in a big metropolitan area. We live in like a smaller town community area, and we moved out here about 4 years ago. I would highly suggest for everyone and anyone who can get out of a big city to just move to a little bit of a smaller area, less people, less noise, less craziness. It's not right for everybody, don't get me wrong, but it was definitely the right choice for us, and we're very happy we moved out here. Growing up, I was raised by my mom. I was the oldest of 5 siblings, so there's me, my brother Mandela, my sister Samia, my other sister Anika, and our youngest baby brother Zaya. He is he's 13 years younger than me. He's like 15 right now. He's getting his license. So that's exciting. And then about 15 years ago, my mom met this man, Vince, and he became our stepdad. And with that stepdad, we got 2 new step siblings. So that was really fun. I was no longer the oldest, and we kind of all blended together as one big happy family. Literally, like, normally people don't get along with their step siblings, but the seven of us, once we all got together, we were inseparable and we were just really happy. And it was kind of like we were always meant to be together, so it was really sweet. Excuse me. Why a podcast? Well, as I told you, that podcast really helped me get through a tough time in my life, so maybe one of my episodes will be heard one day, and someone can relate and be like, you know what? If she can get through that, then I can get through anything too. I chose the name Happy Bitch because I really do try to go through life as happily and carefree and stress-free as possible. But as most of you may know, life can really get you bogged down sometimes, and then you turn into a little bit cranky, a little bit grumpy, maybe you're not taking as good a care of yourself, so you get a little bit bitchy. So that's why I really like the name Happy Bitch Podcast, because I feel like everyone's happy and bitchy. Nobody's 100% happy and nobody's 100% bitchy, so. Lately, like as I said, I'm getting married in September, so I am mostly focusing on just eating healthy, working out, trying to look my best, get a nice little tan, get ready for the wedding. So, if I want to be completely transparent, my current weight is like 140. My goal is to get to 125. So, but there's no really end date on that. That's just kind of like a goal thing for me, but if I'm feeling and looking good and the scale doesn't match, I'm not going to kill myself over it, because scales aren't really your best friend most of the time. And they don't account for how much weight you have. Muscle. That is what a scale is for, to weigh things. But, right, if you have a lot of muscle, it's going to seem like you're really big, even if you're just really strong. So, just a little side note, don't let the number on the scale bug you too much. Within this year as well, I've gotten into minimalism. If you've never heard of minimalism, it's basically just living more intentionally, focusing on things that are important, not being surrounded by clutter and junk, only putting time and effort into relationships that are giving you value, as not to sound selfish. I really like the principles of minimalism, but I'm not necessarily one of those people who has a goal to only own the contents of one backpack. I still have quite a few clothes, not as many shoes. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, but I found I was holding on to a lot of things that were what ifs. What if I need this? What if I want to wear it to a certain theme party? And it's like, you can't just store your house full of things in case there's a theme party. It is nice to have some extra clothes and whatnot, but really try and keep it low on what you think you need, because the more things you have, the more things you need to take care of. And I don't know about you, but I don't like to take care of every single thing. This is a closed set. Sorry, my dog again. I really should have shut the door or something. Maximus? Come on. Come on, up. Come on. this dog is very much a mama's boy, so he has to be with me 24/7 when I am home. Thank you, Maxie. So for 2020, I really tried to limit the amount of clothing that I was buying because in previous years, I just loved to buy clothes, go shopping all the time, and wasn't necessarily always using cash, if you know what I'm saying. Had a few credit cards, got them a little bit racked up, so was trying to pay all that kind of stuff down. So I did a no shopping challenge last year. I was able to only buy 3 items of clothing. I bought 2 t-shirts, and I got 1 sweater. Maxie, sit. Good boy. The sweater, oh dear, he licked the mic. The sweater was from Lululemon, and I absolutely love Lululemon. I did some research on it. I just wanted like a warm, layering black cardigan. I found one, and it was, you could wear it 2 different ways. One was like the longer way, and then the other way you flip it upside down. It's kind of like a shorter, more fancy kind of cardigan feel. That was $176, but like I said, I really loved it. I did my research on it, and it was a great investment. I've worn it quite a few times already, and it's still in perfect condition, so it'll be kind of put away to the back of the closet until next fall, as it is quite a heavy cardigan. Why I'm talking about this, because that's a huge deal for me. I used to go shopping so much, and I just had like stuff that I kind of liked. So I'm really proud of myself that I've been able to cut down on the shopping and just live a more intentional life. One thing I've also noticed is I'm not spending so much time at the mall. When I need to buy something for the mall, you know, I'm out in 5-10 minutes because I'm just going there to grab 1, maybe 2 things. Like I mentioned, no, I didn't mention. I'm also like an amateur photographer. I take pictures for friends and family. I started doing that about fall of 2019. Yeah, so like right before the pandemic hit, I started a little photography business that didn't exactly pan out too well. I mean, I'm still booking shoots and stuff like that, but I thought that it would take off more than it did. Part of that might be on my own fault, as I work with quite a few people, and I wouldn't want to expose clients to any extra risks. So like I said, I'm kind of pivoting at this point. Let's focus on the podcast. Let's make some friends. Let's, make some connections. I love talking with people on the internet. So if you ever just want to message me to chat, you can find me on Happy Bitch Podcast, all one word, on Instagram. And I will try to keep up with that. Yeah, like this says, message me, I'm not that busy, and I don't have that many friends. I mean, I have a few friends, but everyone's super busy, and we can't really hang out because of the pandemic. So, pretty much home, kicking it, message me, let's chat. What else is new in my life? I started selling Scentsy. I'm sure most of you know what Scentsy is, but it is, I hope I don't butcher this, it is a home product business. It's consultant based. And basically, you just go through a consultant. You can get cleaning products. My favorite thing is the warmers. So there's plug-in warmers, and they have like a little plate or a light that heats up the wax. So instead of buying a million candles, you can get one warmer and a few packs of wax, and I feel like this is going to last you way longer. It feels like it saves me money because I was buying like candles all the freaking time. And now I just buy my Scentsy pot and then my refills, and it's good to go. I mean, I've been buying Scentsy for like 5 years. And I just thought, might as well be a consultant. If I can sell it to even a few of my friends, pay for my own bars, that'd be really sweet. Maxie, people aren't going to like you licking on the camera. I mean, into the mic, please. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for this episode. This is just the About Me episode. Again, I said our Instagram. If you like this podcast, let me know. If you think it's shit, you could probably still let me know, but be a little bit nice. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I really hope you come back to this podcast again one day, and yeah, kill it. Have a great day. Bye.